Coming up on Sporting Dog Adventures, we travel to South Dakota for a youth duck hunt. Then we hit the rice fields of Arkansas with world duck call champion Antonio Jones. Lots of birds, great calling, and high-flying waterfowl action today on Sporting Dog Adventures. Shoot 'em, Kate.
Sporting Dog Adventures, run, boy, run. Everything you need is here under the sun. Everything you need is here under the sun.
Welcome to the Sporting Dog Adventures channel. Please like our video and subscribe so you catch our 3 new videos weekly. This week on Sporting Dog Adventures, we travel to Huron, South Dakota to hunt with a group of youngsters during their state youth waterfowl weekend. This is a special weekend set aside where only the kids can shoot at ducks. I was honored to have a small group of kids that I got to take out and run dogs for.
Just want to welcome him right there, and he's going to actually put on a little dog demonstration for us when we get back.
So Patrick and Henry are going to go out with us, Chuck. Chuck, tell us a little bit about your program you have here.
Well, it's a great program. It's actually sponsored by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, and it's our 9th year actually going. And what we do is we group all these kids up and try to give them pretty much an experience of a lifetime of waterfowl hunting, and just give them an option of some of the different outdoor recreational opportunities that they'd have.
And what's our limit today?
Our limit is 6 ducks.
So you have 6 shells each, right?
I have 2 boxes.
2 boxes. All right. Well, you know what? Think big, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, it should be a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoy the show. Once we were at our destination, we took our young hunters aside and we explained our decoy setup, safety, gave them shells, readied picket, and waited for our waterfowl adventure to begin. Our 2 young hunters weren't sharpshooters. They didn't knock down every duck they took a crack at, but they were all smiles. Eventually they did connect, and Pickett got a chance to do some work.
First duck of the year.
Coming up after the break, the sun comes up, the birds keep working, and our youngsters get more opportunities. Stay tuned for more high-flying adventures after this. This training tip is brought to you by Conquest Scent Sticks.
Welcome to this week's training tip. I'm Paul Cortez from Lakota Retrievers. This week we're using Cash. He is a Nova Scotia duck tolling retriever. This week we're going to be reinforcing commands with an e-collar. The biggest thing to remember with an e-collar, it's not a teaching device. It's a device used to enforce a known command. So you're not going to be actually teaching him any commands, you're just going to be enforcing a known command. To confirm his recall is good, Jeff and I are going to use some food to call him back and forth between us. When you use food as a motivator, you don't need to give him a full cookie or a full piece of cheese. You just need a little pea-sized piece of food.
Here.
This is the first step, just confirming that his recall is solid.
Here.
I like to use 2 people. That way I know he understands the word here. He's not just coming to my voice or to me. He's understanding the word. So that's why you use 2 people in this drill. The next step is we're going to set our collar at the lowest setting. When Jeff is calling him, I'm going to give him a low nick. His reaction might not be showing up on camera, but you'll definitely know when you're working your dog through his eyes and his reaction to the command. Good boy, good boy. Always remember, when you're working with the dog, end on a positive. That's this week's training tip, and now back to the hunt.
Back in here in South Dakota, the sun popped up over the horizon. This gave our young shooters one more degree of difficulty on this hunt. We got 2 birds down. The little guys are getting a lot of shooting in. It's kind of fun. I'm just sitting here enjoying it. Hopefully they get a few more. We're in a little bit of a lull, but there are a lot of birds working early. But Pick did 2 blinds because instead of watching where the birds are, he's decided that he's gonna curl up and try to stay warm with me. But he handled well. Went out and got the birds. We got a mallard hen and a green-winged teal. I didn't even see that one get hit. All of a sudden I looked, the thing's out there. No matter the time or place, my dog Pickett's antics are always good for a few laughs. He's got the wing over his eye, you can't see. Pickett, here. Come here, Pickett. Pickett, come here. He can't see where he's going. Come here, Pick. Drop. Come here. That's a boy, good dog. Yeah. The next bird we had down ended up looking more like a track meet than a retrieve. This is the first time I've ever seen anything like this in the field. Is that crazy? Look at that. That is the craziest retrieve I've ever seen. Here. Good. You got it? Here. Good. You got it?
Behind it.
Back. With 4 birds in the bag, our morning hunt was over. We headed back for lunch and to do a seminar on dogs for the entire group of youngsters. For some reason, your retrieve goes over there, sit. What you're gonna do, you can line them up. Here in South Dakota is normally known as the Ringneck Nation, but today we had some high-flying duck adventures as well. If you're looking for a great upland or waterfowl hunt, check out the Huron area website to book your next adventure. Coming up after the break, we head to Arkansas to hunt with former world duck call champion Antonio Jones. Now it's time for this week's Conservation Corner. In many areas of the breeding grounds, only 10% of ducks' nests are successful. This is well below the 15 to 20% hatching rates needed to maintain duck populations. Nest success is the primary factor limiting duck populations. As the prairies have changed with the loss of upland nesting cover and a change in the predator community, nest success has declined over time. At Delta Waterfowl, direct predator removal and hen houses are 2 cost-effective means of increasing hatch rates and ultimately duck production. For more information, go to deltawaterfowl.org. For the first part of our trip, we started out hunting in flooded timber. We were hunting at Whispering Oaks Lodge with Antonio Jones, the former world duck call champion. We had 2 dogs with us, Antonio's dog River and my dog Pickett. I was excited because this was the first time I ever got to hunt in flooded timber. Pickett, back. When we put the birds on the water, the dogs did a great job. The next morning, we went from timber to a duck blind on a rice field. This was a definite change up on the dogs. We went from thick, dense cover to wide open fields and longer retrieves. We're hunting with the champ, 2011 duck calling champion, Antonio Jones. Hey, thanks for having us out.
I enjoyed having you guys here.
So far, it's a little slow this morning.
It has been.
You're expert Colin's bringing them in for us.
I don't know about that, but it's been slow. It's kind of hard in December when it's wake up in the morning, it's 55 degrees and we're swatting mosquitoes.
Yeah, we could have our bag limit on mosquitoes today.
Or need a blood transfusion or something.
We're hunting and the different sounds you can make from your calls. So you sound like not just one duck, which I'm good. You've heard me call.
You're excellent.
I sound like a dying deer, but you get so many different calls out of your one call.
Right. And it's kind of like inflection, you know, speaking like if I said, hey, Jeff, you know, or if I was real mad at you, I'd be like, hey, Jeff.
We don't want
that. You know, different things, different tones on how to change it up.
And it's what was cool, that first part of our show where we were hunting in timber, you could hear those ducks behind us making those noises. Mm-hmm. Man, there were so many ducks sitting back there.
Yeah, they were drafted up big time and actually on the rice field just east of us. And so for some reason they didn't get up. And it's hard to compete with, you know, 30 or 40,000 ducks.
Oh, you could see them. They'd lock, they'd hear us, and all of a sudden they'd look at us and be like, oh, heck, we're going over there.
Absolutely. After the party is over there, not where we were.
There, he got it. Here.
Hey! Here we go. There you go. Good shot, guys.
Birds began working with Antonio calling, and the dogs were rewarded with some retrieves. We'll be right back with more wing locking, duck calling action on Sporting Dog Adventures. We like you, so like us on Facebook and then follow us on Twitter. You'll have a chance to win some great prizes from our sponsors. You can even get a chance to win a puppy from Soggy Acres Retrievers. Right, buddy? This product review is brought to you by The Outdoor Hub. A must-have product if you're out hunting, especially for me with kids and dogs, is quality seat covers. We have Headwater seat covers on my truck. These are great products. They're custom made for your vehicle, water resistant, they're durable, they fit really well. When you get these seat covers, there's a lot to them. And the biggest question is, how do I put them on? They come with good step-by-step instructions so that you can get them on, and once they're on, they don't move around. they've got some great features too. For my kids, they love this. We've got tray backs. So they can put their video games on here, they can put their dinner on there while we're traveling. They also have shotgun holders, and there's several different pockets built in for your wallet, for maps, and for anything else you need to put in there. It's a great product. It's something you have to have. Again, the best part for me is the fact that they're water resistant. The dogs jump in here, they're wet. It protects my truck and makes sure that I don't have that rotting smell of a wet dog in my truck after they're in there. If you're looking for quality seat covers for your SUV or truck in several different solid or camel patterns, go to headwaterseatcovers.com. They have the product for you that'll protect your truck when you're out in the field. Hunting being hunting, there were times we had birds working really well, only to be sabotaged by a blind nearby.
And just like that, we got burned. And that wasn't even our fault.
I know it, right? Mallard drake and hen and the pintail drake. Couldn't get them to finish right now. It's kind of still right now. Wind, need a little bit more wind to pick up.
And we need people not to shoot right when they're about to come in.
Absolutely. Smoke, 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 smoke. Get on the other one now. Get on the other one.
Pick it. Touch it up.
Nice, good boy.
Here. Come here, bud. Here. Pick it here.
Pickett and River work great in tandem. It was really nice with this style of hunt, having two dogs that were well trained and under control.
So we had this ring neck just buzzed us and put it down. Went down here and Pickett did a short blind retrieve. It was just sitting on the side of the levee. What a pretty bird. I mean, just that's the cool part about hunting here. You get mixed bag, you get the diversity of the different birds. This is just a beautiful little bird. You look at his beak, how pretty that is. Different coloring, and Pickett likes it. Come on, bud, let's go.
We enjoyed our trip to Arkansas, where we hunted with Duckman Jones and had the opportunity to hit both flooded timber and the rice fields. We'll be back out in Arkansas later this season with the Duckman and my dog Dixie on her first waterfowl hunt at age 11. To book a fantastic waterfowl hunt in northern Arkansas, check out the website for Whispering Oaks Lodge. To book a hunt directly with Duckman Jones, check out his website at duckmanjones.com. Next week at Sporting Dog Adventures, we're back out at a lodge in Huron, South Dakota on a pheasant hunt. You will truly see some phenomenal wing shooting action as the roosters fill the sky. Closed captioning is brought to you by Hadel's Game Calls.
If you're looking for a puppy,
Contact Soggy Acres Retrievers.
Go to soggyacres.com.
Everything you need is here under the sun.
Things we do to put on the show.